What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Noob. Sorry I'm a little late in the week. I was going to film a video talking about Jordan Peele wanting to do a reboot of the Gargoyles series, but thanks to neighbors who are inconsiderate, that sucked. So today I felt like something just a little different. What if I told you that in Skyrim, Dragonborn was not the strongest character? This character right here is the one I'm talking about.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Now I know some of you are probably going, what are you talking about, Noob? Well, recently I came across a manga that pretty much tells that someone who got an arrow in the knee was actually the strongest sorcerer. The title of this manga is called I Used to Be the Strongest Sorcerer, Then I Took an Arrow in the Knee and Became a Village Guard. Yes, folks. Someone took the joke of I took an arrow in the knee and made a manga of it. Now, I actually like this manga. There's only a couple chapters out right now, but I like the premise because it's the after story. We always hear about the stories about the adventurers going to defeat the Demon Lord, but never the after effect. You know, what happens to the heroes then? After the parades and the dinners, what do you do then? In this story, your main character, Alfred Rin, is a sorcerer who was part of the party that worked with the hero to defeat the Demon Lord. During the battle against the Demon Lord, while protecting his comrades, he got shot in the knee with a cursed arrow. Now he cannot be fully healed, so his knee hurts all the time. Basically, he's got an injury that will never stop healing. The Demon Lord was defeated, and now he just kind of wants to retire. He's 30-something years old, he just wants to relax. But life doesn't go the way he wants to. While trying to relax in the capital, he is approached by several people. The first is a lord who tries to get him to go subjugate other demons that are out. But when he turns him down, he asks him to train his successors, which he does for a little bit. But then during that, the guild master, the adventure guild, comes to him, says, I'm opening up a guild in the ex-demon land, and I want you to be the leader of it. Now, he's trying to politely turn it down. He says, I'll think about it. But then as he's going home, person after person keeps talking to him. I would like to talk to you. I want you to go do this. There's a dragon that he is just getting bothered to the point where he says, I'm tired. I don't want to do this no more. I've done my job. So what does he decide to do? He decides that he's going to leave the capital. He heads down to the Adventurers Guild and finds himself a mission. He looks through the board and eventually comes across an F-rank mission to protect a small town for very low pay. Now, at first, the guild girl is shocked because he's an S-rank adventurer, he's fought against Demon Lord, and he wants to take something simple. But he convinces her, let me do this, it's an emergency. And so he leaves. Now, on his way to this village, he eventually stumbles across an elf girl. This girl is the doctor of the village. Her name is Mellet, and she is out in the forest picking herbs so she can make medicines for her sister. Alfred saves her from a pack of wolves and helps her pick the herbs that she is looking for. He has to go to a cave where these herbs are in abundance. Now, he leaves her outside, and he goes in because there's a basilisk, which is a giant snake monster, that is in the cave. He finds the herbs, and then he defeats the big giant snake. She is impressed by this and surprised to find out that he is going to be the future guard of her village. Eventually, they do make it to the village, and he starts his job there, which is really simple. It's like literally a small village, and his only job is to sit in a chair, guard the gate, and if anybody attacks, do some stuff. Now, of course, he's trying to be a worker, and he wants to prove that he's worth it. So during the night, when he notices some wolves are about to come into the village, he goes out and greets them. When he goes out to find these wolves, he comes across a giant, majestic looking wolf, which turns out to be a magical wolf, and more importantly, the magical wolf king. After defeating this king, he tells the wolves, I don't want to kill you, just stay out of the village, you can fight the boars or anything else in here, and I will let you live. And the Wolf King decides to basically make Alfred her master. And then he gives her a name, Femi, Femme. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And they eventually start living together. She shrinks down and almost acts like a dog sometimes. And the story goes on from there. It is, like I said, there's only a couple chapters out. He defeats the wolf. He eventually has to defeat the giant boars that apparently the wolves are having issue with. And eventually he meets one of the self-proclaimed demon knights or lords, basically those who work on demon lord. But, you know, he defeats her because she was growing the boar and causing issues. It is actually a very fun manga. And like I said, it's not being super serious. Yes, he was an adventurer who fought against a demon lord, but he's not trying to be that. He's just trying to enjoy his life now. Yes, he's going to be a guard in a small village. He's not trying to do anything. He's just trying to enjoy his life. I like this story. Like I said, not many mangas or animes or stories ever tell the after story about defeating the demon lord. Once you defeat the demon lord, that's usually it. Either it's yay, out the parade, or the hero goes back to home, but you never see what happens afterwards. And that's why I kind of like this manga. It's a little different, and it's not an isekai. If anyone on here is always worried, because I love isekais and I'm always recommending them, but this one is not. He's from this world. There is no transportation. There's no meeting God or being reincarnated. So for those who want a non-isekai fantasy relaxing manga, this would be the one I would suggest. Well, folks, thank you for joining me. I hope this was a manga that you might want to give a try. Is there any type of manga that you would like me to read and recommend? Is there a style that you like, or is there a manga title that you think I should read? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I'm the Noob. Like, subscribe, all that jazz if you feel like it, and I'll see you later.